Hey guys, what's up? It's tubofgaming here today once again. Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about how the Dallas Cowboys can make it back to the Super Bowl in 2018-2019 season. So the Cowboys have not made it to the Super Bowl since 1995. Not only that, they haven't even made an NFC Championship game since 1995. The Jaguars have more appearances in the championship game than the Cowboys, and that's pretty sad. You always look at the Jaguars as a bad team, even though they were good this year, but they have more championship games than the Cowboys. So who's the worst team? I'm sorry, but it's the Cowboys, because they haven't even made it there, and that's pretty sad as a Cowboy fan. So we're going to be talking about how they can make it back this year. So the number one thing on our list is we'll be talking about is distractions. So last year, remember, Ezekiel Elliott got suspended for 6 games, and he didn't take that suspension until the middle of the year. That caused a lot of distraction for the team because they didn't know if Ezekiel Elliott were going to be in this game or out that game. They had to prepare for a bunch of different things, and that had to cause a lot of distractions during the first part of the year, and I think some of those losses came from that. Also, while Ezekiel Elliott was gone, I think with Ezekiel Elliott, they could have won at least 1 or 2 more games. That's all they needed to get into the playoffs. So there's a lot of distractions there. So they need no distractions. They need no suspensions. They don't need any of that stuff here this year. And if they get that stuff, it's going to be another distraction towards the team, and it's going to cause frustration for the team not even to make it to the playoffs again. Alright, the second thing on our list here is the coaching. Okay, the coaching this year, I'm not going to say it was bad, but it was very passive. Jason Garrett just sits on the sidelines and claps like that. And it's annoying, guys. He doesn't get on his players. He doesn't yell at them. So the players think they can do whatever they want, and they get away with it. And it's annoying because the coaches don't do anything about it. And I don't think Jason Garrett's a horrible coach, but he doesn't do nothing. And I think this year they have to up the coaching a bit. They got to hold the players accountable for their actions, because if they don't, then they're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again. They're going to be doing the same thing that they've been doing, and they're going to end up 8-8 or whatever the record they're going to get, and they're not even going to make the playoffs. So they're going to make the playoffs and mess up in the playoffs. So the coaching needs to be a lot better. They need to figure out how to use their players better, such as Dez Bryant. I think Dez Bryant needs to be coached better. I think the coaching is really bad with the receiver coaches, Jason Garrett. They let him do whatever he wants and get away with whatever he wants, and that's been a lot of the problems with Dez Bryant, is he's not getting the right coaching. And I think if they could get the coaching back in there and help Dez Bryant get better along with all the other players, then maybe this team could be a lot better. I think maybe Jason Garrett should be fired. You know, they should hire a better coach that has more of he holds his players more accountable, but that's not going to happen. So for now, I think Jason Garrett needs to become a more aggressive coach in his mindset and get on the players more, because if not, then they're going to end up the same way they already are. The next thing on the list we'll be talking about is the offensive and defensive side of the ball. We're going to start off with the defensive side of the ball. And the defense, I thought, played really well this year. The young players came in and were thrown into action, and they played really well, and I like what I saw from them. The defensive line was really good with DeMarcus Lawrence and David Irving, and I think the defense overall played really well. The thing is that the offense is what kind of screwed the defense over, is because the defense was on the field so much, and they gave up a lot of plays because they were so tired. So I think that was the main problem with the Cowboys defense this year. But I don't think it was generally their fault. Their young players are getting used to it. They're learning, and I thought they did progress really well throughout the season. The thing I think they need to improve on is they need to figure out to put some of the players at the right positions. Like Byron Jones shouldn't be a safety. They need to move him back to being a cornerback and have him there, because his size is he's really tall, and I think he'd be a good cornerback. Move Jordan Lewis to the slot, because I think he's a really good slot corner. And I don't know what you do with Alonzo Scandrick. Maybe you cut him, or you keep him on the team for some leadership or something. But they got the Seahawks defensive coordinator as their cornerbacks coach, so maybe he can come in and change up a little bit, change up Byron Jones to maybe the safety position. I think I would like to see that. I think that will really help the defense out. So I don't have really many problems with the defense. I think they just need to improve it a little bit more, and I think it'd be good. Alright guys, the next thing on the list is the offense side of the ball, and this year the offense was the bad part of the team, and the defense was actually pretty good. The year before, it was the offense that was good, and then the defense that was pretty bad, and it completely switched. And I think that's the reason why a lot of the position coaches got fired or someone resigned, and I think that's a good move. Honestly, I personally think that Scott Linehan should have been fired too, but I understand why they didn't fire him, because he had a good year the year before. So maybe give him one more year and see how he does. So basically, I think the problem with the Cowboys offense this year is they try to get away from their formula. Their formula is running the ball with that good offensive line, tiring the defense out, and then playing off play action pass. They try to go away from that. They try to force some of the balls to Dez Bryant. They try to throw a lot of balls that weren't supposed to be thrown, and that got them in a lot of problems. And Yeah, of course, Ezekiel is a big part, is the reason they got away from that. But they still had Alfred Morris there, and he was running really, really good. And somebody they want to give him the ball, and when they did, they would win those games. So I think the reason their offense was so bad this year is they went away from what they had, and they tried to force it to Des Bryant. They tried to force it to other players, and it just didn't work. And I think that's the reason why Cole Beasley fell off too. And that's Scott Littlehand's fault, or that's Jason Garrett's fault. It's the coach's fault there, is they should have stayed what they had, but they didn't. And I think that's what needs to improve this year, for the offense to be good again, go back to the formula, and it should help with Ezekiel being back into the lineup. It should help, and maybe the offensive line should be healthy again. So I think everything will be good to go back to that formula again and run the ball as much as you can, tire the defense out, and then you pass the ball. And I think that will work, and it'll keep the defense off the field too, so they're not as tired when they go on and they get stopped. So I think that's going to be the formula for the Cowboys offense this year. Alright, the last thing is, and this is probably not going to happen, but Jerry Jones needs to stick his nose out of everything. He needs to just watch the team as an owner. He needs to, I wish he would resign as a general manager, but he's not going to do that. But I think he needs to step back and let the team do what it does, instead of sticking his nose in there and changing things up. Just let his team work itself out, let its coaches coach it, and see what happens, instead of him trying to pick the plays or, you know, change things up on his own, because he's not a GM. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's a good owner because he makes money. He should stick to that. It's probably not going to happen, but I think that would be great. If that happens, that would be great. I think the team will immediately improve if he did that, but I don't see that happening, but hopefully it does. I just wanted to add that in there because that would be a cool thing if he did it, but he's not going to do it, but it is what it is. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Obviously, there's a lot of things the Cowboys got to do to become a Super Bowl team again, but they were just one of the best teams in the NFL about 2 years ago, so it could happen. You never know. It just takes a couple things, but there's a lot of things they got to improve on, and I just laid out a couple key points. There's a lot of other things they have to improve on too, but hopefully they can improve on the things I said on here, and maybe that can help them go back at least to the NFC Championship game. Maybe that'd be a step forward, and then maybe to make it to the Super Bowl. They do have a young team, so hopefully maybe that will be the case, but we'll see how it is. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also comment in the comment box below, maybe give me more video ideas on this, or tell me what you guys thoughts on this video is. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.